interesting. We close at 28:42, I believe, and ever since 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, the time of the 24-hour market for Robinhood, we got a interesting little pop. Now we are trying to fight to see GameStop try to hit $30 during this 24-hour market session, and so far it's picking up pretty well. Very nice indeed. And so I wanted to actually find out something because there was a video that was released by Boss Blunts about the implied volatility of AMC June 21st call contracts. Specifically the I want to say $20 strike, 21, 22. But not only that, I also seeing the implied volatility. I can't even say the word sometimes, my tongue gets twisted, but implied volatility is actually climbing up as of last night, and I just found it interesting that this thing is actually happening. I mean, I've never seen it happen before. I'm not sure if there was ever a scenario where implied volatility was going up during the weekend, as there is speculation of some trading behind the scenes by market makers. Sully Zen, the first one to show up to the stream. Welcome back. Sully 2, Lion's Den. Good morning. I hope you slept well. And I hope that you are ready for an interesting week, an interesting Monday and Tuesday. Ephraim, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, just a little spontaneous short stream here that I'm doing on a Sunday night, and happy Father's Day to those fathers out there, including my own father. And I'm good. I'm here just chilling. I do have the megaphone of a mouth, my sister, in the background talking, because my mom and her are watching TV, so she's definitely louder than my voice. So I do apologize for that in advance. But yeah, much love, giant hugs to all that come through and participate in the stream just for a little bit. Rockets for sure. This is definitely a great start to the 24-hour market here on Robinhood. I don't know if there's any other brokerage that offers 24-hour markets besides Schwab. I've seen Schwab, but they only do indices or indexes like the SPY, NASDAQ, QQQ, I think. Yeah, my weekend was actually pretty active. I went out yesterday to play some handball, and got in a good workout. It's pretty fun, although intense at the same time. How was your weekend? Definitely, definitely. I do wish that for everybody this week. As I mentioned before, how this past week and this week would be one of the crucial weeks here for this month, especially when we have the shareholder meeting for GameStop happening tomorrow at 12 p.m. I believe, and just anticipating the results of the meeting, and also in the midst of the meeting, perhaps there's something that will be mentioned that could, in my opinion, be considered a catalyst, or perhaps, who knows, if we got a special guest on the shareholder meeting, and Ryan Cohen decides to bring Roaring Kitty to the shareholder meeting and to talk with him and everybody and the shareholders, because damn, that would be crazy as hell. And what reaction would that be for the stock, for GameStop, and also with AMC too as well, since you already know they have been running in tandem with each other throughout this whole time, since the beginning of May, since we had this that first, holy shit, sorry about that, guys, since we had that first event that happened back in May. Oh my god, I'm just so anyway, so when we had that first run here during May, which we can call it like the May mini squeeze, from 9 and change all the way to $80, and I lost my train of thought. Damn it, man. Oh yeah, the temperature. I think it's gonna be getting hotter this week too as well. I think by Wednesday or Thursday it's gonna be in the lower 90s. Popsicle exercise elongated popsicle moistly. Welcome back. And so. I mean, that's pretty much. I feel it's possible. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. Just give me a second. All right. I'm back. So yeah, welcome again to another edition of the stream. Shout out to Eric G for naming the stream the Lion's Den. I don't like it, so. But that I feel like this could be a little push that we need. I am looking forward to GameStop cruising above $30 a share, and what I was gonna say, maybe in the midst of the whole meeting and stuff, for those of you joining in, just speculating, but then again, this is just my imagination, that maybe perhaps what if Roaring Kitty would appear? What if Roaring Kitty appeared at the shareholder meeting with Ryan Cohen, board of directors? Wouldn't that be something? But anyways, yeah. So the reaction, imagine the FOMO from that. But then again, who knows? Who knows what could happen, because there could be a buy the rumor, sell the news type event, and things start to turn back around, which we don't want to see. Perhaps try to see something explosive within the stock. I can't even. Can't even explain myself. Oh my god. So anywho, there was something that was mentioned too as well by Boss Blunts. He made a video about the options chain for AMC, which we're gonna take a look at right now. Actually, can I? Actually, you know what? I can open two windows, leave one, and then I'm gonna check to see, because what he pointed out was the implied volatility for the calls was actually going up during this weekend, and that really caught me by surprise. I've never seen anything like that happen before. I don't know how I feel about the prospects for JISM, but I think there's still some window of opportunity, especially if William actually takes over the company. Maybe he'll raise some type of excitement, and you already know how that would be like too if Lucky were to join the board of directors alongside with William in the JISM stock. Whoa, do you see this? Is that like a bug? Look at the green and the orange just like flickering. It's probably like a bug or something, I don't know. Jeez. Alright, so let's see, because the last time I think it was around 537% implied volatility. Oh wow. Look at that. It's now over 604. It's at 604.73% and climbing. Last we checked, as a matter of fact, let's go to Twitter real quick. To be honest, I've just never seen anything like that in my experience of doing options, or in the market in general. Jesus, I hope I don't get a flag. Stop it! Stop! Oh, Lord. Can I? Okay, there you go. I want to see that maybe, just maybe. Okay. So he made a Reddit thread. Oh, new Reddit thread as the one above was removed for having an image? Wow. What is this? Show probable spam? I tried to post about a few things defending GME and have been downvoted like crazy to the point I'm now unable to post anything. Posted about Citadel being short on treasury and they did not like that one bit. Reddit is compromised. Ooh. Well, that's not nice. Let's see if he was allowed to post this. Okay, so here, perfectly. Since you asked the question if that's normal, we can definitely read it on here, and we'll take a look together. And again, just know that his posts, Boss Blunts, shout out to him, is just speculation and just his opinion. Just like this stream is strictly in our opinion and not financial advice. So take it as so, and just know that you are your own decision maker of your own money and your investments. As long as you're playing it safe, you know your limits and you know what you hold. So, but yeah. Highlight. I'm not feeling the best, but just wanted to check in. Hey, dude, what's wrong? Happy Sunday, Kevin, and happy Father's Day. If you're a dad, that is. But maybe you party too hard, or maybe you're feeling down, like under the weather, you're sick. But yeah, what's going on with you, man? What's up, Mark Maddox? New season of House of the Dragon tonight at 9 p.m. on HBO Max. Ooh. I don't have HBO or Max. Or neither. I'm in my own world. Oh, you just got a cold. Okay, I thought you went hard this weekend and partied a little bit, you know. And got a little sick. Bobbly Swagger in the house. Yo. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. How was your weekend? And happy Father's Day to you, Bob. So here, let's currently read the thread here and see what's up. So it's not only just AMC options, it's also GameStop options too as well that are seeing an increase in implied volatility on these contracts. Yeah, look at this. That's hilarious. Oh my god, look at the price going haywire here. It's like moving from the close of aftermarket hours yesterday on Friday to like the current price right now, which is at $29.42 in the 24-hour market. Happy Sunday, Mad Gun. What's good, man? How's everything? How's the weather out there? I wasn't able to enjoy it outside, but I hope you did. And I know you told me you had a date as well. I wonder how that went, and if you clapped some cheeks. Let's see. So what is good with this? I'm guessing. I don't know I don't know what options he went for this, but I mean, look, even the break even is like changing back and forth. It's hilarious. Yeah, so even the $125 calls strike for GME expiring this Friday, that implied volatility is at 617.44%. It has a massive amount of open interest at 41. and the volume, there's a volume of 45,927 as of Friday's closing. And yeah, the implied volatility is definitely high, and look, it's actually climbing. It just climbed up 0.2% from 617.45 to 617.47%. So we're gonna like look down. We're gonna look a couple of strikes down to see if they're actually doing the same thing. You can see it just climbed another point. Kevin. Okay. Sunday fun day for everybody. That's right. We're currently seeing GME up in the 24-hour aftermarket. Right now it's at 29.45. As I see the price fluctuating here like crazy. Robinhood has to fix that shit. But let's see. It's beautiful. I was in Prospect Park today, but no cheeks clapping yet. Damn. So when is that gonna happen? Next weekend? Have y'all set up the date? You gonna get the telly? Oh wow, look at that. 617.53%. So this is moving up every minute. Every minute. Let's check the 120 strike calls. So this also has an implied volatility of 604.58%. Now, well, 0.59. So that's actually going up. What is this? Well, oh, okay, here we go. The 115 is 577.31%. Implied volatility, is that going up? $577.32. Okay, so 577.32. There goes the answer right there. Well, I was gonna say hour. My Sunday's just been at home chilling with the family, and it's nothing unusual, but I just wanted to do a little stream here and just chat and chill and look at the price action for GME as the 24-hour market opened at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Did anyone else hear tomorrow is National Bring Your Cat to Work Day? Oh my god. The Dems are at it again, making up holidays. Are they gonna make that into a bank holiday too? Just like Wednesday? Oh man. But is that for real though? Because I've never heard of that. And I don't think my job would allow pets anyway. Kai Supreme. Dibs on me. I mean, if anybody wants to bring me into the work to their job, I can fill in for anyone who doesn't have a cat. I'll just try to make sure that I don't bite your co-workers at wherever you work, and keep my tongue to myself. Alright, so you got $115 calls with implied volatility going up. You got the $110 calls, 586. Hold on. Oh wow. So the volatility for the 110 strike is actually a little higher than the 115 at 586.11. 105 is 564.78. The 100 strike is at 560.44 now. It just moved up a point. Yeah, so when we go down to strike, it's actually, yeah, that one's actually moving too. That one's probably moving too as well. All these strikes, 517, 505. Kai Supreme. That's good, homie. Flamin' Bananas in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flamin' Bananas in the house. Yeah, yeah. 65? Is that moving too as well? Yeah, that one's moving too as well. $65 calls. 60. I'm pretty sure that one's moving too. But I think it's only, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's only for the June 21st expiration date. If I look at the 28th, maybe those are not moving. But I'm gonna double check and see. Currently now, GME is at a price of $29.53 in the 24-hour market session. So let's go check the $128 strike calls. And look, wait, was this added? Looks like this was added. Let's see if these move. This is at 435.88%. We'll give it a second and see if it actually moves. If it doesn't move for about like 10-20 seconds. Okay, these are moving too. Interesting. So not only the June 21st expiration date, but also the June 28th expiration date. 429.35%. If that were to actually hit those tinfoil hats, yeah, this one is moving too as well. 420.70. I mean, anyways, like all those conspiracy theories, like they're gonna eventually come into light, and things are gonna be exposed, in my opinion, and you know, people are gonna be exposed to as well, and that's not gonna look good, you know, at what could happen to them too as well. I mean, it is gonna happen to them, regardless, because it's inevitable. And everything that they've done so far, like that one's moving too. I mean, the implications, the ramifications, the after effects of you know, everything that they've done for this to happen, and now, you know, just digging themselves in a deeper hole. So I mean, you might as well just like do what you got to do, and just settle all the trades, settle all the shares, settle all the BS, and pay every single one of the shareholders, including ourselves. Because we have been overdue, and the more they prolong this, the more worse it's going to be. Not only for the, you know, what I call the event, but also the ramifications that it could have on the markets too as well afterwards. So yeah, they better hurry up with that one. Let's see. So these are the... Oh, this one is moving too? Really? So expiring July 5th. I just saw this at what was this at 330.15. Just went up. Let's see. Well, it will be a short week because of June 19th, and all banks are going to be closed on Wednesday. And I would like to think that the markets will be open on Wednesday, because I'm not sure if I gotta double check. Oh, look. Google, you've been listening to me. How convenient. Thank you. Just asked a question for me. Okay, so American financial markets, including the New York Stock Exchange and exchanges operated by NASDAQ, will be closed on Wednesday. National parks. The parks invite visitors to commemorate Juneteenth by visiting any national park service sites on Wednesday. Alright. Isn't that wonderful? Oh. Markets, federal offices, and most banks are closed Wednesday for the Juneteenth national holiday. Yeah. And what they could possibly do behind the scenes, as everybody can't trade on Wednesday because of this. So yeah, that is quite disappointing. But I mean, we still got Monday and Tuesday, which is the most looked forward dates, because we have the shareholder meeting and then we have whatever comes afterwards, and then you got Thursday and Friday. I mean, you know, if you want to take Wednesday as a day to, you know, give your head a rest and maintain your focus and strategize your next move depending on what GME and AMC does Monday and Tuesday, we could definitely take advantage on that. Also, we would have to look at crypto too as well, and make sure that that is actually keeping steady, or if not, continuing to run down and move to the downside, as it's actually been looking like for the past couple of days since last Thursday. And I'm here gonna actually show you here on the 10-minute chart, and I got a new setup here. You guys realized? I mean, I have two charts here, and wow, I just created a double top here on the 10-minute chart. That's quite the unexpected surprise here, because earlier I was looking at Bitcoin and it made a huge spike from 66,400 to at 66,900, almost hitting 67,000. But something happened, maybe a wash trade or whatever you call it, and this thing just dropped right back down. Everything is losing its gains from that point, and coming back to wherever this was here, I think 66,400. So yeah, this does look like for sure a double top type of pattern. But what I was going to show you is that, you know, now you had instances where this actually tried to break over a couple of times. It was really weak. You had many attempts here, but it kept getting weaker and weaker. It looks like this has just topped over, and then we'll have another consolidation period, or we would have just a turn to the downside from here, and see how crypto reacts during Wednesday, as well as regular markets are closed. So we gotta see what happens. But yeah, this new setup here that I found out to be interesting. There's a person who is pretty popular, especially with this indicator, and he has his own channel. I forgot his name. I think it's Ripster 40 something, and he created this indicator, and I found it to be way more efficient than your usual Eat Maze. And there's they're in form of a cloud, or clouds that range from a couple of days. That's the estimated moving average, or exponential moving average. So for example, we'll look into it right here so I can show you that here you got, you know, from 8 to 12, 34 to 50, 89 to 200. Well, I got like 4 clouds right now. So what we got for number 1? So what is this? So yeah, for some reason you can actually see it in a broader view how it works out, and how you can tell what trend is doing. You see everything flip right here as of June 16th. Everything's flipping back to the upside, crossing over, and that's a bullish trend. And then the opposite occurring here, as all the clouds, EMA clouds, are turning back down, and once it starts to cross under the others, then you'll have that bearish divergence, and you have the downside potentially happening here. And I still have a means to believe that Bitcoin can go to 62,000. Perhaps, you know, maybe within the next week. So what is this? What's Lion's favorite brand of catnip? Mark, Whisker, Tickler? I have no idea. That is an actual brand, really? Get out of here. Sounds like a brand to be found in the adult food store. Oh god. Yo, Chris Wilson is back. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day if you're a dad. And hopefully your weekend was going well. I hope you had some fun. You had some time to prepare yourself, clear your mind, and be ready for this week. As we've been looking at the whole news about the options for GME and AMC, as implied volatility has been rising throughout the weekend, as exposed by Lost Blunts. Oh, and sorry. As a matter of fact, here we can go over this because he had posted 3 hours ago in his speculation and his opinion as well, and we can go over this together. So let's go ahead and read this. Jesse Julbe. Is it Julbe or is it Julb? Julb. I don't know. I don't want to butcher it, but if it's Julbe, then cool. But welcome back to the Lion's Den, and happy Sunday to you, and happy Father's Day to your father and to the baby daddy. And hopefully your weekend is going well too, as well. Saying well. I can say well so many times. I'm bugging. But yeah, let's take the moment to thank everybody here on the chat for showing some love, for taking the time out of your Sunday and joining Lion in the stream and chilling with me and just, you know, having a good time together. So thank you all, and I hope to look forward to a crazy but hopefully exciting week ahead, and really looking forward to the meeting, the shareholder meeting tomorrow at 12 p.m. And as Julber, Julby. Okay, Julby. Got it. But yeah, much love, big giant hugs, and giant hearts to everybody. Shout out to love of my life, my soulmate that's out there watching the stream too as well. Just hidden. Can't see you, but shout out to you. I love you. And for real though, let's get over this. Go over this and find out what this is all about, because as you probably are aware, we've been seeing the implied volatility of AMC, the calls rising up, and the $22 calls for AMC, and this is not to of course tell you to buy or sell, do anything, you know, with your investments, because you're your decision maker of your money and your investments at the end of the day, as long as you're making safe, taking the you already know. Anyway, but yeah, this implied volatility thing, yeah, it's been rising throughout the weekend, and a lot of people are just like trying to figure out why it happened. So we can just go ahead and read this. And it says here, it's titled, "How can GME implied volatility change over the weekend? Explained." Hopefully everybody can hear me well, and not the megaphone of my sister's voice in the background. But so why are GameStop options IV changing over the weekend? This is a DD. This is a due diligence threat. It says here, several people are claiming to be options experts and believe that IV goes up over the weekend all the time. This is inherently and unequivocally false. Oh, there's the answer right there. It's not happened. And this is why I, in my opinion too as well, have never seen anything like that happen in the stock market, in the options chain, and in any other stock besides AMC and GME. Now that we're looking at it. And it goes on in saying that the market makers can trade over the counter OTC 24/7, which I've never even knew about either. Because, you know, there are some people that, you know, follow me that trade GTII, which is an OTC stock. But it says here but the extent and nature of this trading can vary based on several factors, and here's an overview. So here it says OTC trading basics. The OTC market, unlike traditional exchanges with fixed trading hours, which, as you know, OTC market only trades within the market hours, and there's no pre-market or after-market trading. So from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern time, my time, whatever time that is in your wherever you are. And the OTC market operates through a network of dealers and brokers who negotiate directly. This market is less centralized and regulated, allowing for more flexibility in trading hours. So market makers in 24/7 trading. For example, Robinhood. Which currently is 29.37 for GME trading right now. Market makers, these entities provide liquidity by being willing to buy and sell securities, typically maintaining an inventory of the assets they trade. They play a crucial role in both the OTC and exchange-traded markets. Here are the key points about 24/7 trading. Flexibility. So OTC trading can technically occur at any time, including weekends and holidays, as long as there is a willing counterparty. So this means market makers can engage in trading activities around the clock. Liquidity in OTC markets can be lower during off-market hours, which includes nights and weekends, compared to regular trading hours. This might affect the bid-ask. Hold on. Sorry about that. So I don't know if you guys were able to hear me, but it says here, liquidity in OTC markets can be lowered during off-market hours, including nights and weekends, compared to regular trading hours. This might affect the bid-ask spreads and the volume of trades. And then you have international markets. Market makers might engage in OTC trading across different time zones, taking advantage of international markets that are open when their local market is closed. So, for example, you got Moomoo, which actually has the ability for you to actually transfer your money and I think change the currency and then have you trade in Asian markets and Hong Kong or the Hang Seng and trade stocks there, which I never even knew about. And I haven't even like messed with Moomoo in ages, so I don't know if any of you ladies and gents have Moomoo or actually use Moomoo to trade. But if not, then that is the case. So let me see. Gotcha. Well, this is a long read. Holy crap. Okay. So damn, this is okay. I'm not reading this whole thing. I thought it was gonna be like a freaking, oh Jesus. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like focus on the actual. All right, yeah, I'm gonna actually focus on the actual, conclusion. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesse. All right, copy. Well, you already know it. It means a lot that you came by and you said hello. You got things to do. You already know. I understand. And if not, there's always tomorrow or this week, and definitely see you again back here in another stream. So all good. What is this? Have you or lion tried Buddy Butter? Much love, much love. Let's see. I want to look at it exactly what he was talking about here. So, okay. Earnings, market sentiment and expectations. So I guess this one over here. Okay, example scenarios. Pre-earnings, IV increase. If a company is set to report earnings on Monday, IV might increase over the weekend as traders anticipate volatility around the earnings release. Okay, so maybe this is correlated to what we were seeing. I mean, look at that. It's freaking going up still. 30.34%. So if it's correlated to that, I mean, all right, bet. Yeah, listen, get yourself some nice rest and prepare yourself for tomorrow. Literally, hopefully you feel a lot better tomorrow too as well with that cold. You already know, drink your teas. But sleep is really important. So go get some of that, and yeah, man. You already know. I appreciate you always passing by, and thank you for showing the love and support. So yeah, man, for sure. Let's see. I want to say that this could be the case because, to be honest, we did have earnings early. Instead, if we look at, let's see, let me go to GME real quick. Earnings was okay June 7th. The meeting was moved. The meeting was supposed to be on the 12th, I believe. Thursday? No, I think it was Thursday, and then it was moved to Monday. You got it, Kevin. You already know. Stay blessed, bro. So I don't know if this all plays out together with the whole thing because, you know, if they have the shareholders meetings, I'm pretty sure they have to announce, you know, what's going on with the company as far as, you know, revenue and stuff like that. So even though it was released like earlier than expected, I feel like, you know, this could play out. But let's see. Could be this here too as well. So you have upcoming events, decreasing time value. Let's see. Let's read the summary. It says, while actual trading does not occur over the weekend, brokers might adjust IV based on various factors that could influence market conditions once trading resumes. These adjustments are often speculative and reflect anticipated risks and uncertainties. If you observe significant changes in IV over the weekend, it may be beneficial to review news and events that could impact the market or contact your broker for more specific details on how they calculate and update IV. Okay. Implied volatility doesn't necessarily increase as an option approaches its expiration date. It can either increase or decrease based on several factors. Okay, and then it explains upcoming events like earnings reports, economic data releases, etc., expected before or around the expiration date. And IV can increase as traders anticipate potential price swings, and this is often seen with earnings announcements where options IV rises as the date approaches due to uncertainty. Then you have decreasing time value. whereas expiration nears, the time value of an option decreases, which is state of decay, and which can sometimes lead to a decrease in IV if no major events are anticipated and market conditions are stable. Then you have market sentiment and supply and demand, which market demand for options can also influence IV. And if traders expect large price movements, demand for options can increase, driving up IV. Conversely, if the market expects little movement, IV can decrease. And then volatility smile skew. So the pattern of IV across different strike prices can also impact how IV behaves. For example, out of the money options might see different IV changes compared to the at the money options as expiration approaches. Okay. So if we look back at, for example, AMC's $22 strike call contracts here, you see the implied volatility is now at 606.57%. So that is massively high. But if you go and compare that to, let's say, the $6 strike calls, you notice how the implied volatility is like 4 times below that. So 244.10% for these contracts. And I'm just gonna see if it actually moves still. Oh, it actually still moves. So that's interesting. Wow. Okay, so these are moving. And then let me see the $5 strike, which is actually just at the money. So these are a lot lower. These are practically like normal implied volatility. And these are 175.25%. Let's see if this actually moves too. If it doesn't move for like a while, then I think we figure out that some of the strikes after that are moving, especially this expiration date. Let's see. Huh. Wow. Yeah, these hasn't moved at all. Yeah, this one is not moving. So I guess anything after the $5 strike, whatever is out of the money is higher in implied volatility. Because you see it has a big jump here from 175. Oh, it actually moved. What the hell? Okay. Whatever. Well, I guess we get the point of this. So, okay. Thank you for clarifying. I saw that. I feeling you are gonna say something. It better be. I saw the correction there. I have feeling you. It better be about the stock market. Of course. So yeah, it was actually, but it depends on which strike you're talking about, because we went to look at the $22 call, and those are so high in implied volatility over, I think, 660%. So yes, you do need coffee, Zelly. You do need that coffee for sure. Let's see. I'll just read the conclusion here. So he goes on and says, that IV behavior as expiration approaches is not uniform and depends on the interplay of multiple factors. While it can increase in anticipation of events or due to market demand, it can also decrease in stable conditions with no expected news. Traders should closely monitor these factors to better understand and anticipate IV movements. What if the market opens Monday and GME hasn't increased in price? For me, nothing. I continue to buy and hold. Zen, happy Father's Day to Kings. Please include references, especially when copy pasting chat GPT. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh wow, look at that. They think he copied it from chat GPT and posted it. Chat GPT much? This guy goes on and says, yeah, this post screams it. I mean, I'm all for utilizing it, but to copy word for word and paste, this post has no real value whatsoever in its current form, in my honest opinion. Oh shoot. Yikes. My next read will be Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Wow. Huh. I mean, can we actually look at it from a perspective that doesn't use anything that uses AI? I don't know. For new investors, implied volatility almost always seems to rise after a stock moves in either direction. Let's see this one right here. Get out of my face. Nothing happens in financial markets on most weekends, so an options trader will sell all options and put options to try to earn time value. Do K for B nights, Friday, Saturday night. Oh, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Huh. This phenomenon is called the weekend effect. However, IVs are restored close to normal on the next market day. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, that's funny. A lot of people are saying ChatGPT. Oh man. What's going on, Matt K? Happy Father's Day to you, brother. How's everything in the family? And are you gearing up for anything that's happening tomorrow? It's time to make some coffee. Really? Oh shoot, what is this? I'm about to say, but damn, that's still around? Shoot. The pain in the butts. Well, hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he feels better and gets over that stuff, man. For sure, man, for sure. You're just like looking at the price action right now. I mean, it got off on the right start, you know, with GameStop popping over here. And this thing reached a high of 29.67, so we were so close to hitting 30. But then something caused a sudden drop in price action, so I'm gonna go ahead and check the futures, SPY futures, and see what that's doing. As for some reason, oh, okay, well, that's a sudden surprise. Futures are looking weak as of right now. So you see what I'm saying? Like, even if we're seeing this type of price action in the 24-hour market, in some ways the futures, the reaction to futures and how it's trading, it still kind of influences on what it's doing. So now it kind of makes sense as to why GME is actually down. But I mean, at least it's up right now currently. But you know what I'm saying, now that I'm looking at the SPY, the S&P 500 futures, it's been looking pretty weak here on the 10-minute chart, and the divergence seems to be continuing here as you get a little close here. Remind me not to stream on Sundays. But yeah, this thing, if this is the beginning of the SPY to continue to pull back, we could potentially see a red week for the markets in general. For the SPY, I've been looking forward. I'm sorry, but I've been looking forward for this to finally lose its beat and come back down and start to just sell off and just correct itself. I don't know where it's gonna be, but like, holy crap. Can we finally please see some type of correction here? It sucks seeing this, for real. Oh, God. You can tell here too as well how the cloud, the MA cloud, transitions from bullish, green, and gets tighter, and gets thinner, and then we have the switch here happening. This thing twists and turns bearish, and then the cloud starts to expand wider, and then we have this this price action here coming to the downside. So we definitely need to see this fall over this cloud, and then once they start to fall below this cloud, and then forget about it. I think that for sure would confirm the downside here, or the downtrend for the SPY coming into this week, for sure. We look at Bitcoin real quick. This thing is actually still trying to come back up, but we're here seeing if it'll have some type of resistance around the 66,455 around there. And if it rejects and it comes back down, that would also be another example of the markets there to come back down. Let's see DXY real quick and what that's doing. And we can see DXY actually do some type of a double bounce here, or is this 3 bounces? So that's actually really interesting. So you got 1, 2, and you got 3. So, and not only that, but you can actually also tell, like how I explained earlier about the waves. I mean, about the clouds. It's all starting to. Okay, you see that double bounce, 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and the cloud turned back from bearish to bullish, and it's now expanding to the upside, and it's breaking over this cloud here, which I think it's supposed to be the. I want to say that's supposed to be the 34 to 50 EMA cloud, and perhaps try to establish that trend steady and continue to go up in price here on the DXY 10-minute chart. Or if we look at hold on. See, if we look at the 4-hour, you see a nice bounce over that line that has been hanging around, and this could be a leg up if it actually pushes up and breaks over 105.66 around there, 105.68 in that range, and tries to retest that trend line here and break over. Then you already know that the markets are going to be looking pretty beat up and bloody. So we gotta keep a close eye on that and see what happens next. Let's see, oil. Oil looks like it had been testing the resistance here around 79 actually. We actually hit 79.11 on crude oil, and it came rejecting back down. So 79 is a hard resistance level there, and now it's trying to come back down. We'll check the price of gold real quick. Oh, that's actually doing the same thing too as well. It's facing some type of resistance here around 2330. And silver, the same thing too as well. So, yep, doing the same thing. So, let's see. You got the VIX. You got the VIX also trying to have a pop here. Go back to the 10-minute. Wow, it's a big pop there for sure. Let's look at the 5-minute. Also establishing a bottom and rebounding. I saw double bottom action here too as well. So it's been pretty much it had tested here that 1240 range for a while since Friday. So that looks interesting. See the 1 hour real quick. See how that looks like. As also the trend looks to be over the last 2 clouds here, so that's actually holding up support here at 1240, 1245. Wow. Yeah, so there seems to be a sell-off here happening. Let's see. It's just hanging on to this cloud here. Well, we need this to break below. We don't need this to come back up, but and that the MACD X here showing a potential bounce convergence back over, and the RSI too as well. So that really sucks. I need this to calm down already. Jeez. Anyways. So currently, it's slowly coming back down little by little from 29.67. GameStop at 29.10, 29.13. If it decides to pull back down and come back to the around the range where it closed at after markets hours, which is 28.48. We probably see this consolidate a little bit more until there's something happens during that shareholder meeting at 12 p.m. I believe. So yeah, we gotta try to look out for that. So other than that, I just wanted to go ahead and do this short stream here to show you what was happening in the 24-hour market hours trading session or whatever, and the whole thing about the IV percentage on those call contracts for both GME and AMC expiring this Friday, June 21st, in my opinion. So that is interesting. So what Finger's doing? Finger's looking like it could also be picking back up too a little bit. Maybe hanging around this level, around 270, 265, 270. What about GTII? GTII will probably hang around 11.50, 12 cents. So it looks like it's actually about to hold up here again on the MACD and try to rebound for another rise for sure. Okay. Have you tried that for your pets? Wow. How's this looking like on the chart? It's like slowly, just slowly. What is this? 5 minute? 10 minute? 5 minute? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's better. I wonder why this is the case. So I guess here on the MACD on Robinhood, we got this There's divergence there. Yeah, it looks like it's just like slowly coming back down. Sure. Maybe it'll hold. Maybe it'll hold 29 bucks. $29.03. Yeah. What's going on? What's up with that? Well, is it gonna hold at 29 or is it gonna bounce? Let me see what else is going on Twitter real quick. God. Going on with their just reposting stuff. Okay, so let's look at some rumors here. Looks like you hear the rumor that GameStop is buying toys? Toys, it's early. Wait, where is this rumor at? This guy's just continuously like reposting the same freaking post here. Riding on his freaking coattails. 10Q looks promising. Possible. What? Possible BIAO acquisition? The hell is that? BIAO? Oh, it's a meme coin. The most famous meme in the East. I'm here to take over the Ethereum blockchain. I've never even heard of that at all. Like, have you even heard of that meme coin? I've never. That sounds so. Yeah, I know it. I know to be like from China for sure. Let's look at whatever BIAO is. It's on Uniswap. So it's not on major or small crypto exchanges. What is this? What? Okay, what is... No, I don't think that's it. Okay, hold on. Crypto. Okay, I think that's BS. I have no idea what that is at all, so I'm gonna cut that off. And thank you once again, Zelly, for posting the links. Signal. Let's see. There's a lot of different reactions here. What is this? Short squeeze stocks that could possibly take off. Oh, look at that. You got Lucid Group. I forgot who was talking about Lucid Group on the stream last week, but I know we were talking about Lucid. Beyond Meat, we've talked about before. I'm surprised to see that one there. GameStop, of course. Then you got Pulse, Curve, Rock, Saba. What else do they have here? I think that's it. Okay. That's cute. A flying kitty rocket. What is this? Okay. Could this be? I don't know. Could this be just bots or something? Because I've never heard of this before. Okay, I guess nothing interesting at all. It's nothing that's catching my attention right now. How do they do this? Like that looks so weird. Like just the way that they just take the figure and then turn it into this. That's so funny. Half hour in and Jamie is trading 3% up on 250k volume. Nvidia is the only other stock with similar volume. Next highest is Tesla at 23k. Let that sink in. Wow. So that's surprising. It's actually moving. It's actually moving with the same volume as those bigger cap stocks. See what the comments say. You made it go down with this post, market manipulation. What about Apple? I heard only Apple and Nvidia were big as GameStop. How is this affecting pricing when the market opens? Jeez. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. So apparently there is only 800,000 shares left of the original 5 million available to borrow, and the borrowing fee increased Friday after hours, and the rebate went negative as they couldn't return the borrowed shares. Oh, I can't even talk. With more than 650,000 people logging in for the Roaring Kitties stream, and so many people trying to log into GME's annual shareholder meeting, that it crashed the media servers. There's no denying the unprecedented spelled it wrong. Public interest currently in GameStop. I've joined every annual meeting and earnings release stream since 2021 and haven't seen anything like this before. So here is the update. I mean, we can actually go and check it on Chart Exchange and see how it is as of right now. And yeah, it's still the same. So it jumped from 0.91% to 7.31% with only 800,000 shares available left to borrow. So that's a big jump. I wonder if AMC did the same thing too as well. So I'm gonna check the borrow fee and the short shares available to borrow. So it's currently same thing. It's right now 2.13% with just 8,000 shares available to borrow. And as of Zelly just mentioned that the shareholder meeting that was disrupted by technical difficulties last week, that was moved to tomorrow, which will be 11:30 a.m. Central Time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll be prepared for that for sure. Oh, look at that! We got crayons. That's adorable. 5-minute crayons. So I got the 4-minute crayons. I would have such a hard time trying to trade if my candles look like crayons. But that's cool. Yeah, it kind of feels like January all over again. That's pretty cool. As the mother of all bullish divergences pays out, the OBV is useless. People are about to find out. I don't know how to take that type of comment. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to actually call it a night in a few and see what's up. 4 hours on. Okay. You got FFIE here as well, which is also looked at as the most anticipated run. We've been talking about FFIE for a while and known to be a potential candidate for a short squeeze too as well, alongside with GameStop and AMC, which would be insane if we actually see that happening. Imagine seeing that happen this week. And as a matter of fact, as of yesterday, we got the cost to borrow fee at 10.18% now, but with only 6,200,000 shares available to borrow with a higher rebate. So that's actually interesting to see too, as it's climbing up just a little bit, just like GME is. Oh, okay, so yeah, so 12:30 Eastern time. All right. Oh, you're welcome. For sure. Let's check out the Fintel for Faraday real quick. Almost 30 million shares in short interest there as of Friday. Oh yeah. Only 65 days to cover. Right on, right on. That's cool. Computer share getting ready for the GameStop shareholder meeting tomorrow. That's funny. Charlie Platypus? That's Zip Charlie. Oh shoot. Interesting. So the key points here. Alright, so Roaring Kitty's next move based on historical patterns, cash position of GME and what they will do with it, shareholder meeting delayed to Monday and what to expect, volume trends we are seeing and what they tell us, and point of max pain and gamma ramp. Wow. Wow. Jeez. You got some bearish folks here talking about meeting is a nothing burger, shares price drops $7. This guy says it's probably going to fall and stagnate for a few months. Jeez. Jimmy is a bust, $15 to $20 this week. People got nothing else to do. Jeez. That is insane. Ooh, where is this at? Hold on. I wonder where this is at, because this looks so cool and actually modernized as well. I've never seen a GameStop this cool. Wow. This is what GameStop should look like, for real. That is dope. I would imagine that this is actually somewhere in New York City. A Times Square GameStop. I wonder where this is at. Oh, that's in what? Oh wow, Milano? Get out of here. GameStop Milano. Look at some graffiti there on the wall. Yo, okay, you cannot make this shop like for real. But look at the store right next to the old modern GameStop in Milano. Look at this. Look at this. It says A Fugazi. Hey Fugazi. Oh my god. GameStop. Fugazi. Wow. How funny is that? But it looks like it's closed, like probably gonna take over the store. They should just buy it off and then just take over. But that is hilarious. It said Fugazi. Let's see. So this happened on April 14th in Milan. Oh, Milan is located in Via Torino, a stone's throw from the Duomo and the general from the center of the Lombard capital, and is made to leave you speechless. 3 floors full of surprises, carefully designated to recreate an experience not only of shopping, but involve all fans. Wow! Holy crap! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's dope too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Interesting. It's like it has like an exhibition gallery. But yeah, this guy is right on that too. He says, I was just thinking the other day, a good way to reinvent is to make their stores an experience like Bass Pro for video games. Big video game cafe with tons of cool stuff. And just put one in a major city as a trial run and expand from there. Which I feel like they should actually do that. Something to like reinvent, reimagine and renovate the idea of a game store to look so cool, just like we just saw here in this video. And that's how I feel like it should be. So that's cool. Just like AMC, for example, too, as well, and how we saw like how they have a dine-in experience and bar, and maybe they should like kind of like modernize their theaters too as well, in selected locations, and make it look so fancy and with all these like boards and stuff. But that's pretty cool. That's funny. But yeah, Italy out of all places, and I thought this would be somewhere in New York, but I would have doubted, if they actually did something like that there. GME on the weekly, somebody drew out a descending wedge here, and it looked like it broke out of that. So I guess what this guy claims here on this chart, that it's supposed to come back down around the $15 range. $14, $15 range, and then shoot out to the sky and to the moon and stuff. Huh. That is interesting. That's the weekly. Oh, the weekly on Faraday looks wicked. Looks pretty wicked there. Let's check the weekly chart on GameStop here. The trend is I think it's almost overbought here on the weekly actually. Wow. I definitely see that, yeah. There you go. From here. Let's pop. So let's see, currently looking like it's finna make a falling wedge there itself. That's what it looks like too, yeah. Look at that. It's like a falling wedge. If I could just draw it out like this, you would see that there would be some type of potential for GME during overnight trading hours for this to bottom out here on the MACD and the RSI possibly, and probably try to create some type of breakout here. It could do this and then try to go back up. That's one scenario that could happen with GME during the 24-hour market into pre-market tomorrow. Or it can just continue to go down until it hits around the 28.50 level and try to act that as support. I would think that would be the case. But overall, yeah, we'll see what happens because there's not much going on, honestly. And right now, GameStop at 29.04. We'll see if it's gonna react to the market or it's gonna do its thing by its own self. I would love to see GameStop and AMD just freaking shoot through and perhaps cause the correction itself from the markets, because that would be really convenient. Oh shit, what just happened? I think I just closed it. There you go. Let's see. I would not want to see the SPY break out. Please don't break out, because I want to strangle you. There's no reason for the SPY to freaking fall down. I mean, for this to actually pop back over and try to retest these levels here. So annoying. Jeez. And there's still this gap to fill too, technically, because of this gap up that it had this past week. You think that it would have a chance to actually try to fill this gap back down, and you know what I'm saying? So like, just freaking down like dirt and just go down and drop all the way down like that. So we need some type of miracle for the SPY to just freaking drop. I know I'm so bearish on it, but I would only think that if this was the case scenario and GME and AMC does this thing and just oh yeah, and even GTII too. Let's not forget about GTII, not financial advice, but holy crap, like how that would play out, and so many other stocks too as well, including FFIE and maybe BIG or these others on that list, on that basket, for it to just like go crazy. That would be awesome. And you got, in this case, you know, with GTII, with the start of a bounce, of a reversal since Friday, since Friday's trading, and then also this hold on, with this massive daily candle here that took place on Friday, which surprised a lot of people in speculation with things probably now happening, where you know we had reviewed what happened on Friday, where the company reaffirmed commitment to shareholder value and continued vigilance against non-compliant trading activities such as naked shorting and all that stuff. Did we? I don't think we actually went over in depth like what it talked about, but what it says here is that as of Friday, the management is taking steps in response to certain recent social media activities concerning short positions or other trading activities of the company's shares. In that regard, GTII has filed a request for information pursuant to the Freedom of Information Act with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission concerning a backtesting charge in the National Securities Clearing Corporation, indicating that it would assess on Alpine Securities, which is one of the prime brokers involved in the naked shorting, and you know, with what you were seeing with GTII as it was being shorted to, just being dumped on. And as related to the concentrated short position in GTII, GTII has also been in communication with the NSCC regarding this matter. So you got the Chief Operating Officer, Luke Rabari, stating, quote unquote, GTI's management maintains an unwavering commitment to safeguard the interests of our shareholders and to drive sustainable value creation. Our management is dedicated to implementing strategic initiatives and sound governance practices that ensure long-term growth and profitability. And we want to reiterate to all of our shareholders that GTI management takes the integrity of GTI trading activities very seriously. Management is fully committed to upholding the highest standards of compliance and transparency. Word, transparency, 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 transparency. Should there be any indication of trading activities that may not align with regulatory requirements, we will take immediate and thorough action to investigate and address such matters. Ensuring fair and compliant trading practices is paramount to maintaining the trust and confidence of our shareholders and the market, unquote. So now that was released, and especially now that they took the time to release such statement, as GTI was at a low of almost barely 8 cents, all-time low. Well, 52-week low, and now back up to almost 12 cents in that reversal that took place Friday. Just to say that they were able to take advantage of where the price is now and release a statement, so now the big guys could get in such a attractive price and start to buy up from here, which would be my opinion and speculation. So we would have to see also on Monday what the price action is going to be for GTII, and what if we actually do see some type of volume that we saw on Friday with over 1.23 million shares And what if we saw double that, on Monday or this week in general? Then with everything just being bought back and all the people starting to FOMO in my opinion, would lead GTII to new day highs and potentially reaching back to these highs at 20 cents and above, which would cause a lot of more, interest and also perhaps more FOMOing and whatnot, and a lot of pain brought to the prime broker and the naked shorts as shit is hitting the fan on their end. So that would be great to see, and I look forward to that and seeing what is next, and perhaps we begin to see the next cycle to break through and perhaps see something that we haven't seen since October of 2022 for GTII. And that's all I have to say, and I wish the same for AMC and GME, of course, and see what happens this week. So I think that's gonna be it for the stream here in Lion's Den. I know that it was a spontaneous but short notice of a stream, and I just wanted to show what was happening again at the 24-hour market on Robinhood and see what GME was doing, and was off to a good start, off from $29 all the way to $29.67, and then it started to come back down towards $29. It looks like it's trying to hold up there at the $29 level, and hopefully it can consolidate and perhaps bounce back, because like I drew earlier, this itself is looking like a descending wedge, and perhaps I know it's not perfect or anything like that, but I'm just using it as an example. And if it actually breaks out and starts to rebound back to 29.60, 2080, who knows, we might even wake up with a lot more shareholders to buy the stock and whatnot, in my opinion. And maybe Roaring Kitty will step in and get his shares delivered on Monday and make that make the stock react to that and see a whole lot of explosion going past $30 and perhaps maybe $32. So with that being said, let's just call it a night now, and then whatever happens on Monday, we can come back and see what happens after market hours, and I'll probably stream again. If not, I'll make a video update on it, because there's so much other things to do, and I also have to focus on music too as well. And so thanks to everybody who actually came through and showed some love and spoke for a little bit, even if it was for a couple of minutes. Just know that it's the thought that counts, and it means a lot to me that you took the time out of your Sunday night, and your Sunday in general to come through. So yeah, let's definitely, Robert Kennedy, let's rock and roll tomorrow, and let's get some early rest. Let's all sleep early, have our brains and our minds ready, and stay zen. And let's put on our game faces on for this week, and rock and roll. I hope everything is good with you, Robert Kennedy. Happy Father's Day too as well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. But if you missed, might have to skim through the stream, and if anything, we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll stream again and hang out. So yeah, Also like to thank here in the list Popsicle, Matt K, Mark Maddox, Kevin, Kai Supreme, Bob, Chris, Frame, Jesse, and Mad Gun. So thank you. And most importantly, one and only Zelly, thank you. Much love, giant hugs, big hearts, and to everybody. And you, Robert, too. Thank you. And we'll catch you in the next. In the Lion's Den with your host, yours truly, Lion of all trades. So thank you, and thank you. Thank you. Little pick me up right there. We're gonna bounce back. Party time. Wait, are we... Hold on. Okay, maybe... Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Let's just see something right now. Hold on. Let's just see something real quick. I'm just doing something. Just clicking something. Hold on. Okay, alright. So yeah, let's get ready for party time next week. Alright, take it easy. Have a good night. Peace out.